Hi, I'm Grant. This is Dad Crafted, and this is a Craftsman Tablesaw Sled.
Okay, so there are two problems we're trying to solve here. One is, I don't have a table saw sled, and I want one. Problem two is, I have a Craftsman table saw. And Craftsman decided to make their miter slots a lot smaller than a standard saw. So it's not easy to make a slot runner that's going to fit in there and slide easily. So we're going to bypass that by putting our runners on the outside of the table saw. So I bought myself a 2-foot by 4-foot half-inch sheet of plywood. I drew up the design on a piece of paper and figured out the cuts I needed to make. And then what you've seen so far is me drawing those out on the sheet of plywood and then actually going and doing all the cuts. For the runners, I decided to use maple because I wanted them to be sturdy, and they're about 2 inches longer than the sled itself. And then to actually attach them here, I used some scrap pieces stacked as spacers so that my runners were actually even with the top of the table saw. You'll see me get everything lined up, and then I just add some wood glue across the top, line everything up on center, and then lay the sled down on top of the glued maple pieces. Then I added some weight, and then I let it sit all overnight. To fully attach the runners, I used a countersink bit and then I screwed everything into place. Here I'm taking the pieces that will be the front and back panels of the sled and just using the table saw to even them up after I've glued them together. Before attaching the back panel, I cut the sled about 2/3 of the way down. And then here I start with one screw on one side of the back panel. Then I use a T-square to make sure that I'm at a perfect 90-degree angle. Once I have that all set up, then I'm going to add one more screw on the other side and then give it a test. Once I'm happy, I go ahead and add some more screws to the back panel. Notice I didn't use wood glue here, also didn't use wood glue on the front panel, because if I ever want to take these off to make bigger cuts, if I ever determine my angles off, then I can easily just unscrew and fix things. This is a top panel that I added for really no reason at all.
So there you have it. We've built a functional table saw sled that should work on a Craftsman. We've bypassed their crappy slot runners by using the outside slot runners just on the outside of the table. Works just fine, no problems. You can also use the runners. This will screw right in here, and you can use this for some extra push leverage. I haven't felt the need to try it yet. Just slide the thing back and forth seems to work fine. If you have a Craftsman table saw and you ran into the same problem I did with these things, hopefully this is a workaround that you can use. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.